One of the questions I get asked a lot is from parents who are trying to figure out what advice should they be giving to their kids who are studying in college or who are just about to enter the corporate world. I have an 8-month-old daughter, and I'm constantly trying to figure out what advice would I give her as she grows up. What should she be studying? What kind of school should she be going to? And I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and the best answer that I can come up with is you have to be like a taste tester. It's very easy for me to say things like, oh, you should go study STEM, right? Go study data science, go study analytics, go study computer science. But the reality is that if you are not passionate about these things, if your kids are not passionate and interested in these things, then it really doesn't matter, because forcing somebody to study something that they do not care about and don't have that connection with isn't going to yield any type of success in the long run. I believe that the best thing that we can do for our kids and the best thing that we can do as young professionals is to be kind of like taste testers. And that means that we need to sample different things while we're young to figure out what makes sense for us and what doesn't, what things we like and what things we don't. As you grow up and you mature, you learn to taste different foods. You know which foods you like, you know which foods you don't like. And I think we need to have the same kind of expectation and belief inside of our educational institutions and when we approach the corporate world. It's very unrealistic for us to assume that somebody that's just graduating college who has never had a full-time job before is going to work for one organization for many, many years because that's the company that they want to be a part of. But the reality is that we don't know what we want to do. We don't know what organization we want to be a part of. We don't know what we are really interested in or passionate about. So I think it's okay for us to be like a taste tester. Sample different things that are out there. Sample the different organizations. Try to do something on your own as an entrepreneur and just experiment and see what life has to offer, what the business world has to offer, and then you can make a decision based on what you want to do going forward. So what does that mean for us as far as skills that we should be studying and skills that we should be bringing to the organization? I think the most valuable thing for us as individuals, for people that are just graduating college, is to think like an entrepreneur, right? It's to think about how do you go about doing things yourself? How do you learn how to learn new things? That is the most valuable skill that we can bring into the organization. That is the most valuable skill that we as individuals can possess to help make sure that we can succeed in our professional and in our personal lives. Best piece of advice I can give: think like a taste tester.